Like if I was Anthony Bourdain's show, it would be like Europe, mainly Europe. We're going to like some cool places.
Yours
in Asia,
would just be East
South
Nashville
America.
bars.
Yeah, Rob.
We'd be like,
Wentz,
hey, they go. Welcome back to driving home drunk after this with Rob Wentz. On this episode, we're going to Roy's again.
It's another episode of Royce, actually. Believe it or not.
We're gonna try a different kind of pizza.
We're gonna go to
time,
Duke's this time, if you could believe it or not. Yeah,
Dukes.
that's true.
Sorry, I'm just pulling up.
I'm gonna give an intro real quick.
Yeah, hit it.
It's simple mathematics. That sounds tough.
Welcome to Dude Math, episode 11. It's we're back in the basement. It's episode 17. We're back in the basement. We're here. We're doing it. You know what? Who's keeping count? Because we're having so much fun. It's hard to keep count, folks.
Yeah.
I wore my Sunday best. Ryan looks like shit, but that's to be expected, and I'm glad we're here. Ryan, anything to say to the folks?
I think I look better than you.
Brian's kind of got a fit on.
Are you getting a fit off right now?
You tell me.
Yeah. Actually, you look pretty good. You look fine. You just don't look very fancy. You know what I mean?
No, you're right. I forgot to dress formally for.
You didn't wear a collared shirt.
Yeah, you look like you're gonna flip a golf cart. That's what it looks like.
I have done that before, and I'll do it again.
And you rolled a golf cart. You didn't flip a golf cart.
I rolled it. Yeah, with me and my boy. Me and my boy got a little drunk on the golf course. Should I tell that story?
Sure.
You want to start off with a little lore? Just to kick it off.
Would love that. Thank you.
My dad had this charity golf tournament thing. And it was me and my best friend in one cart, and then the other one was my two brother-in-laws. One who is no longer my brother-in-law, Rip Mark. He's not dead. He's just not in the family anymore. And we were drinking pretty heavily because we had a flask of Jameson we snuck in, and everyone there is like very fancy,
extremely fancy golf tournament.
Yes,
like even by the standards of golf tournaments.
Yes,
this is a very fancy one.
This one was like highfalutin for sure. Which
Lawyers
I don't know why
and politicians
he invited me to this. Like it's crazy that I was in this. It's a terrible move on my dad's part. I blame him. If you know my nature, do you know what I mean? It's like the scorpion and the frog. You know, I'm the scorpion. And, someone said my dad was a frog. I stung him. I got him. Embarrassed him. You know what I mean? And so what we were doing was we were driving all gas, no brakes was our motto. So we didn't stop in the golf cart. So we went full speed. So every time there's a ball on the ground, my boy would lean out and grab it. And the more we went...
Scoop and score?
Yeah. And the more we went through, the drunker we got. So by hole 11, we were pretty fucking tanked.
Yeah.
And every 3 holes there was a keg, so you could fill up and get some beers. But then we also had the Jameson rolling pretty heavily. By hole 9, we drank all the Jameson. We were fucked up.
Jesus.
By hole 12, we're going over there. Bear misses the golf ball, so I go back around. He misses it again. We're at 3 full-speed donuts at this point. We're humming. And I can feel it starting to tip, so I go, let me go the other way to correct this. So I go the other way and just full-on flip this fucking golf cart, roll this thing.
Yep.
And I get up, and Bear goes, oh, what happened? And I go, you flipped the golf cart. Get the fuck up, man. What are you doing? And we get up. There's a lady out there, and she's yelling at us. We just get back on. We roll. We get the fuck out of there. My dad's pissed. He's not there, so he's like texting. He's like, what happened? Did you flip a golf cart? And I go, I don't know if we won. We won, and we had a lot of fun. I just texted. I said we had a lot of fun today. Thank you. Yeah.
Did you finish the round?
Yeah, we finished. Played all 18.
Nice. How'd you shoot?
Me and Bear shot pretty terribly because we don't really play golf. But my brother-in-laws, they carried the squad. So we ended up... our team finished like 5th, but the other law partner team that we had finished 2nd.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You just flipped it in front of... And then by the time you ended the round, I mean, everyone... That's all anyone was talking about.
Everyone was talking about it. Yeah, everyone's like, can you believe Wentz flipped a golf cart?
And they go, what, Wentz did? And they go, no, Rob, not George. And they go, oh.
Once they said it was me, people started to make a little more. But a lot of people didn't know who I was, and then they learned by the end of it.
Quite the introduction.
Yeah. When we got to the, there was like a big gala at the end, too, and you have to eat food. And me and Bear are just smashing food, just drunk, just no decorum at all. And then, like, there's another, like, little game where you're on a balcony and you have golf balls and you're trying to throw them into the hole.
Fun.
Me and Bear are just launching balls. Just everyone's like doing. We're like, like fucking up the green a little bit. Yeah.
Jesus,
so I'm not allowed back at the Idaho Club golf
You're
course.
allowed
No,
back.
I don't think I am.
What do you mean?
I truly don't think I'm allowed
You made
back.
one little tiny whoopsie. You show up wearing something nice like this, they'll let you on the course.
What do you say? Idaho Golf Club, let me back in,
Let them in. I'll be there. I'll be driving.
and
You
I'll
almost-
be drinking.
You almost rolled me out of a golf cart once.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't remember that.
Ted Rhodes.
Oh.
Right when we first started going.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You took a and I jumped out because I thought it was either fall or jump.
Right.
So I
yeah.
decided to jump and just roll with it.
Turned out it was fine.
Are you wearing your shorts to your job interview today?
I did.
Interesting.
Because you wear shorts there.
Okay. Dress for the job you want.
Exactly.
Ooh, I forgot about that phrase. Dress for the job you want.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I've been
what
dressing
job
like
have I earned by my dress today?
Unemployed.
IT tech guy.
I'll take it.
You work at like Google.
I'll take it. Have I told you about these pants before?
No, go ahead.
So I have these short little legs, and so Go ahead, Taylor. You got something to say already?
I was just gonna back that up.
Self roast. Yeah.
I do have short legs, and I've never had pants that fit right. I've always had to cuff them.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I'm gonna go pants shopping, and then I'm gonna take them to the alteration place right across from my apartment.
Okay, nice.
And I'm gonna go get them altered so that they fit, and that'll be great. I'll have pants that fit, and I'll look great, and I'll feel good. So I went to my regular haunt, got some pants.
Where is that? What's your regular haunt? Where are you going pants shopping? I'm a Target guy.
Target's fine. These are Old Navy though.
Okay, Old Navy's great too.
Yep. Came highly recommended. And so I go there, buy these Old Navy pants for $17.
Wow, that's a steal.
Great deal. Took them to the alteration place, and this guy starts putting all these push pins and all this stuff up and down my legs, all this
They're
stuff.
very tight.
Well, it's just kind of
Looks like you're just kind of...
Well, it's because this one's... I'm sitting weird. This
right,
one,
yeah. Okay.
This one, though.
Yeah.
Starts putting all this stuff in. I'm like, okay, great. He goes, they'll be ready in a week. I go, great. Go pick them up. My $17 Old Navy pants cost $70 to alter.
Yep.
So these are $90 Old Navy pants, the most expensive Old Navy pants on the planet.
Why do you think they started calling it Old Navy? Do you think it was dudes that retired from the Navy who were older and gay and just were like, let's get into clothing?
Why was it called Old Navy?
Yeah, what do you think that's the reasoning is behind that? Because the Navy is known for pretty spiffy little uniforms.
One of their first
clients was the Navy?
No, one of Old Navy's like first kind of big things they sold was like, or I remember Old Navy being like, you go there for like a 4th of July outfit, lots of American flags on them. So maybe they were trying a little patriotic.
Just trying to go in the patriotic mode. That could be it. I can see that.
Nothing there. Are you
Old
Googling
Navy
it?
was named after a bar in Paris.
What the fuck?
Rob was just about to guess that.
I was so close to guessing. Why was it named after a bar in Paris? A bar
when
named Old
Gap
Navy?
Inc. was developing a more affordable brand to compete with stores like Target, and the then CEO Millard Mickey Drexler spotted a bar named Old Navy during a trip to Paris. He was in the back of a car on
Do
the
you
way to
think
the
he
airport.
cut in those Parisians for anything? Cut that guy in for anything?
No.
Didn't get a cut? Didn't give him a taste?
Look, your cut was in 1944.
Yeah, that's a good point. We bailed your ass out. That's good. You know what people don't talk about is that the French
pretty big
pretty much helped us found our country. Without the French, we wouldn't have won the American Revolutionary War. That's a fact.
Because they provided money and arms and stuff.
Money, arms, ships, generals, trained our military.
That's why they're
Like a lot of that.
So did they do that to like lessen the power that Britain had?
Yes.
Oh,
and then it also in turn fucked them because they spent way too much money and then the French Revolution happened like 5 years later.
then they tried to do the same thing. They were like, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah,
but
they're
they
like,
were
this
a
revolution
lot,
shit seems pretty sick.
they had a lot more fun than we did, honestly.
They killed a lot of rich people. Yeah, moving.
Busy.
And then that led to Napoleon. And then that in turn led to, in a lot of ways, kind of caused World War I because of all the Napoleonic aftermath of that. Like, it's pretty insane. Yeah.
200 years?
Yeah.
150 years?
How the dominoes may fall, my friend.
Wow. I saw a video online. I didn't click it, but it started playing of like the last guillotine execution. It's like on tape.
Yeah, wow.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
You seem like a guy that would watch
Yeah.
that.
I've seen other beheadings. I've seen the ISIS beheadings. Those are pretty good.
Did you see the Napoleon
makes sense.
movie, Rob?
Yeah, I didn't like
fucking
that shit.
sucked.
That's dude. It was crazy. That whole movie. The
It's just
Napoleon
about
movie.
him being a cuck.
Yeah, it's just about him arguing with his wife. It would be like if you watched the Passion of the Christ and it's just Jesus building fucking tables.
Yeah,
You're like, this is what I came here for. At
It
all.
does like just montages of like the battles and all his
It
military
doesn't get into
conquests.
that. And then he fires a fucking cannon at the pyramids, which didn't happen.
Yeah,
And they just Ridley Scott either kills it or doesn't do, or just puts out dog shit movies. It's one or the other.
They're like reading his letters to his wife of him like simping while she's like, and then it just cuts to her like fucking one of the guards.
Yeah, she was fucking everybody.
And then
but
there's like
Napoleon.
5 different scenes of like her getting like Napoleon fucking her doggy style.
Yeah.
With no music.
Yeah.
And him, you know, it's like that scene in Glorious Bastards where he's just like,
Yeah.
and then she's just got like no expression on her
Yeah,
face.
she's
like,
not
that's-
vibing with it.
That scene is in the movie like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
Yeah. It's a pretty disappointing film.
Is it
Especially
accurate?
if you
No.
like no.
So he wasn't the cook?
No, he was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That part's accurate, but everything else is not. I'm like, just get into the battle. If you go to see a movie Napoleon, I don't want to see. I want to see the cool Napoleon shit. The dude was so fucking interesting. He went to Egypt. He went to fucking Italy.
Got exiled twice?
It got exiled twice. Came back. Fucking. Yeah. I mean, he was a very interesting guy. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was crazy. You know,
What's the most you've ever been kicked out of a bar in one night?
in one night?
Yeah.
I've only been kicked out of one bar. I can't even remember. I've been kicked out of a bar because I threw up. I took a bad shot and I couldn't quite make it to the bathroom because it was a
bad
college bar.
shot?
Yeah, you take a bad shot.
What are you guys talking about?
Like you take a, I don't drink tequila. Someone gave me a tequila shot. I didn't know it was tequila.
Something just interacts the wrong way,
Yeah,
and you
it just
gotta
makes
go.
you. I mean, you don't take shots, so you don't really know.
It's very rare.
Yeah,
If I'm taking a shot, heads up.
yeah. But you get older, you learn like, all right, give me a green tea shot, give me a white tea shot. I know it's kind of an annoying thing to ask a bartender to make, but as a bartender, you make a million of those.
Yep.
But like, people are like, I just want a tequila shot. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So someone hands me a tequila shot. I'm in this crowded bar called the Corner Club in Moscow, Idaho, which is a very popular bar, but also just packed. I take the shot. I go, fuck, I gotta throw up. I'm booking it. I mean, you're body to body. I'm trying to get to the bathroom. I can't make it in. Hands over my face, spew just between my fingers. Just bleh. I get it on someone. I go, I'm so sorry. Bleh, bleh. And so I got kicked out. And then when they kicked me out, the fucked up part is I was staying at my friend Carlos's house.
Yeah.
Shout out Black Carlos.
Shout out Carlos.
And then I got White Tyrell and Black Carlos. And they both listening right now. And they kicked me out, and everyone at the bar like knows Carlos. He's a very popular guy. He's lived in Moscow for a while. I'm outside the bar, and the guy kicked me out. So I'm looking at the bouncer. I go, totally fine. I get it, 100%. But that's my friend right there. I'm staying at his house. Can you just let him know I'm outside? He goes, oh yeah, you're buddies with Carlos like everybody else. And I go, no, I know, but like I'm actually staying at his house. I don't live here. Like I need him to know I'm out here because he's my ride. And the guy was not letting me on. So I'm just outside waving, puke cans, just waving. You know, come on, brother. That was one time I got kicked out of a bar. Another time I got kicked out of a bar for throwing up. Same deal. Took a bad shot. This is here in Nashville. It was at
At Melrose.
Melrose.
A billiards place.
Billiards, yes.
Yeah.
Took a shot. I run up the stairs. And I got to throw up. I'm blackout drunk. I don't remember doing this. Run up the stairs, get out, throw up as soon as I get out there. Throw up all over the bartender. Or not the bartender, the bouncer. Throw up all over this poor fucking bouncer, dude. I mean, it was so bad. And then the guy's like, what the fuck, man? And he's pissed off, And so I call my friend downstairs, my boy Will, and I go, hey, man, bouncer's not letting me back in. I don't know what's going on, but he will not let me back in. I think we got to go. And then the guy goes, you fucking threw up on me. And then Will goes, you threw up on the bouncer? I go, no, man, that was somebody else. I look right at this bouncer and go, I think someone else did that. And he's like, what are you talking about? So I lost my glasses last night. That was tough.
That was the first time you lost your glasses.
Yeah. And then I
Since
went
we
on a
moved to
run.
town. Yeah, you've gone through we've lived here for 3 years, and you've probably gone through half a dozen pairs of glasses?
That's like 4.
Losing them, breaking them.
Yeah.
Another time, you and I were driving to
Also a
Memphis with
throw-up
Aaron.
moment.
Yeah, you and I driving to Memphis with Aaron to go watch a basketball game.
Yep.
And you were something very funny happened right before that. Is Rob had his hand out the window and he's banging on the roof of the car to the beat of the song, and I'm like, Rob, what is going on? You go, boom, 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 and then I just rolled up your arm in the window.
Yeah, I got caught.
Very fun. And then
I was drinking a couple of beers, but I also the kicker of the problem was that I drank this milkshake after drinking 2 big Millers, and that's a huge mistake, rookie mistake.
No, you had a gigantic Foster's.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You had a gigantic
yeah.
Foster's, and then you got a big milkshake from a gas station, Arby's.
Yep.
Chugged that.
It was so
Had to
good.
pee, but we didn't have time.
Yeah.
And also, you had just peed.
Yeah, I did just.
So
pee.
then he pees in the milkshake cup,
Yep.
the empty milkshake cup, throws it out the window.
Yep.
Immediately, it just gets all over the side of the car. He dumps a cup of piss, and it gets all over the side of the car. It's horrific, and you can see it all over the back window. Disgusting. And then he goes, I think I'm going to be sick. You got to pull over. And I'm like, we don't have time. There was some sort of horrible accident.
Yeah.
We weren't going to make it. So I'm like, we don't have time. You're not going to puke. You don't have to pee. Stop being so dramatic. And then he rolls down the window, throws up. So then my car has a layer of piss on it with a layer of puke over it.
Insert the picture right here.
Yeah. I'll put the picture in there. Oh, my God. And then while he's puking out my window, he his glasses fall off.
And get run over by the car behind them immediately.
So he's just puking out the side of my thing, and I just hear, "Oh no, my glasses!" And then he turns over and he looks. He's like cross-eyed, throw up on his face. This is at like, I don't know, maybe 4 in the afternoon?
Yeah, probably. And then we also get to the game, or we're going to watch the Lakers game, and we're sitting in the 300s. I can't see fucking dick. So I get out my half the game I watched on my phone, zoomed in. I zoomed all the way in so I could watch it on my phone and follow him around like that.
He also, 2 more things about this. Number one, you know when at a stadium where the seats are up and then they flop down, you know, you sit in them and they come down?
Yeah.
So he climbs up. He's going to climb up over. So he puts his foot. He puts the seat down. Puts his foot on it to climb up over, and he has his weight wrong. So the seat just collapses on his leg, and his foot gets stuck. Other people around us were taking pictures of you at this point.
Yeah.
Of your foot getting stuck.
I couldn't get out.
And then
Got
we
big
drive
old
all the
feet.
way back. No car washes are open after the basketball game. He has puke and piss all over my car. The next day, myself and my girlfriend at the time take it to the car wash, physically scrub it to get all this thing. Rob calls me, I don't know, 2 days later and goes, "Hey, do you need any help getting that puke off your car?" I'm like, "Buddy, it's been 48 hours.
Well, I wanted to make sure it was
baking in
taken
the-
care of. I
Do you
got to
need
the
any
bottom
help?
of it.
Hey, sorry about that. Do you need any help?" If we would have waited until then to get it off, I mean, it would have. I don't know how you'd probably still be working on
The
getting
piss probably helped a little bit because it probably prevented some of that slurred right off from the throw up. I had someone throw up in my car one time on New Year's Eve back in Idaho when I was in high school.
Yeah.
Threw up all on the side of my car, and I kept going like, "I'll pull over if you're sick. I have no problems. Like if you're sick, I get it. Like I throw up a lot. You know, I'm a throw up guy, big throw up guy. I will pull over."
There's one thing you need to know about me.
I be throwing. They puked all over my car, and then it froze to my car. And it was actually my sister's car at that time. And then I had to like scrub that off the next day on New Year's Day. Beautiful, sunny, 28 degrees New Year's Day.
Could have been skiing.
Could have been skiing. I was cleaning up puke. So
Out there in the cold. What a way to ring in the new year, though.
yeah, but that was a pretty good year though. I remember that being a good year.
What year?
I want to say
Ballpark?
2015.
2015.
Yeah, like 10 years ago. Good times. Shout out. I'm not gonna say their name. They probably don't want the publicity.
Trying to be low key about
Trying to
it.
be low key. Shout out my friend's now wife. Which is
Oh, it was
girlfriend
a
at the
woman.
time. Yep, they got married right out of high school.
All right, good
Yep.
for them. I know who we're talking about.
Maybe
Okay. So what year did you graduate high school then?
2016.
2016. So are you going to go to the 10-year reunion next year?
Fuck yeah, dude! It's gonna be a good time. Me and my boys. I still have a group chat with all my boys from high school.
Yeah.
We all talk. We have a good time. We play fantasy football every year.
I feel like this might just be me. So I graduated in 2010.
Yeah.
So our first big reunion was going to be 2020, but
Oh,
then
yeah.
COVID hit, had to get canceled. We never had one.
Yeah.
So it would have been 15 years this year, but we never had one.
But 2030 is gonna be big. 20-year reunion.
Come on, hopefully. I'll be dead by then.
Who even runs though? Like who's?
Class president, I believe.
I don't think they're gonna do one for my school.
You don't think so?
No,
Much little hood rats at your school, huh?
I don't. Well, no, I just don't think anybody. Like I don't know. Nashville's kind of like, especially my school was like a very we don't give a fuck school, and so
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah. Their education was
Proud
mainly just on
graduate.
music.
Proud
Yeah.
graduate of the school if I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I stopped learning in like ninth
Taylor's the
grade.
type of guy that goes, "I went to school in the streets, dog."
Uh-huh.
I never learned how to long divide.
Yeah. I forgot how. You also learned that not in high school. Just so
No,
you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I like never like it because I changed schools
Mm-hmm.
when I was like in 5th grade, and they were like trying to get me along. I was like, hey, I don't know how to do this, and they were just like,
Okay.
You're fine.
yeah,
You're
and
fine.
I just never learned.
There's also I feel like a lot
They
of
go,
like,
hey, don't worry about how long divide. We're going to get you a calculator. He just immediately starts typing slurs into it.
Yeah, he goes,
and they go, you know what?
You mean
Matt-
the N-word machine? you got me one of them N-word machines? Oh boy, you're gonna
The
love
slur
this.
generator?
Yeah, the slur generator
other
3000.
other kids go, look, I made it say boobs. Taylor goes, come on.
Brother, step your game up.
Anyway, so you
This calculator's from the 1950s. This calculator,
so you don't what year did you graduate high school?
Same year as Rob.
2016.
But I don't even talk to anybody from like.
Can I go to your high school reunion and just pretend to be you?
That would be funny.
That'd be very funny. You guys are roughly the same height.
Yeah, if I find out about it, I literally don't talk to a.
Do you think they're doing it and going, just don't invite Taylor Brown? You think Freddie will go?
Well, Freddie would have graduated a year before me, and so I don't think he's been hit up.
You guys went to high school together?
No, but he graduated in 2015. He
got
went
it.
to the school like near me. We
I
know
thought
a
you
lot
guys
of the same people.
Okay, I thought you guys went to high school together.
No.
Okay. Well,
So, but yeah, it's the class president organizes it, and then other people that were elected, whatever they were back
Yeah.
then, they all have different like
But who's enforced it? Like if I was class
it's a
God forbid-
spirit of the thing. You just gotta care about shit.
Yeah, but if
you
you're
feel
like-
like a kid in high school, you didn't care about shit.
I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not gonna go. But this is for the people who like had a fun time in high school. Who
I
cared
had a
about
fun
it.
time in high school.
Okay, but so did I.
Yeah.
I cared about like sports, my sporting stuff. I didn't give a fuck with the educational part.
Yeah, no, I cared about having fun. I had fun. I did the school part. Was like,
Were you popular?
yeah.
Right.
Well,
Then people hit you up to go. Then
I was.
he was a drug dealer.
that's a
no,
good point.
No,
I was also a drug dealer. Shout out to it. Bang bang, gang gang. I sold pretty shitty weed for like 2 months one time. And I got caught immediately by my mom. And then they took a bunch of my weed and they threw it in our furnace, which was pretty stupid because then the house smelled like weed. Joke's on you guys.
Your dad's like, that was a pretty good idea.
He goes, damn, dude, that White Widow's strong. Yeah, it was pretty sick.
I was class clown, so I kind of
Official?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
paint you up and stuff.
What?
Maybe paint.
Oh, that reminds me. The superlatives thing. Middle school, we had one of them was most accident prone. The guy, so it was a guy and a girl, both got voted most accident prone. The guy went to school, went to university on a scholarship, and then got kicked out for like buying drugs from an undercover cop or something like that.
Whoa.
Whoops.
Accident.
And then the woman, the girl,
Fiona Colley.
she got pregnant her senior year of high school. So turns out
also
she was
an
pretty
accident.
accident. We called that.
Yeah.
We were all over that one.
Yeah.
Do they do your class reunion in the year, like of?
I don't understand what's not
No,
clicking about
no.
this.
So like I'm
You're
saying,
acting like you've never heard of
No,
this
I know.
concept.
So it's like the class you graduated, you all kind of reunite.
yeah, would
Yeah.
you do it?
Yeah.
I
There
mean,
you go. You catch up with each
fuck off.
other.
You
Would
wanna
you
have
do
some
it
drinks?
the first semester or the back half? Like,
You would
would you
do it
like if
the-
I graduated in 2016? Would it be this fall or would it be next
No,
spring?
you do it on actually the first day of school.
Yeah, yeah.
You go, hey, do you remember our first day of senior year?
It'll be like actually, I guess yeah. So 2026.
Insane question.
It would be like in June of 2026, like when you graduate.
Okay.
Yeah.
From my understanding, but so mine's in 6 months, pretty much, or like 8 or 9 months.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm excited. Sandpoint, get ready. It's about to get heavy.
Someone's got to buy him a flight up there, but
We'll get that covered. That's in my rider actually for performing because they're gonna ask me to perform.
Yeah.
You know what I do want to do though? I want to make some videos when I go up there to be at my class reunion because I think there's probably some funny content in that.
wait, what?
Some videos. Make some videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Such as?
Me just hanging out with my boys. Anyways, we'll get to it. It's pretty much be like this.
I wonder if I'll be asked because I have. Oh, it would have been
come.
like 15 years, so it's gonna be 5 more years. No, not your class reunion,
okay.
but I think social media kind of defeated the purpose of class reunion.
That's why I'm like, who's tracking this?
Yeah, but I feel like it's when you go out, like where I'm from, like a small town, everybody leaves. So you might see people doing stuff on social media, but like you don't see these people. Do you know what I mean? Either everybody leaves or you see the same. The point of the class reunion in a small town is to be like, fuck, thank God I don't have to talk to the same guy I've talked to for 4 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like someone I haven't seen in a while is going to be in town. We're going to hang out. It'll be fun. You know what I mean?
I think I would go if they had. Next time my class has a reunion, but we just missed one.
Yeah. Well, you got it in 5 years. You're gonna be 20, 30. Taylor, you have breaking news.
You think
Don't
I'm
you?
gonna be
I
bald
asked
by
Freddie because he graduated last year and he said they did have one, but he didn't go and he didn't think really anybody did.
Yeah.
It was like maybe like 10, 15 people.
That's loser behavior, dude. Me and my boys are pumped for our reunion. We're talking about
I
it.
feel like going to a high school reunion is kind of loser behavior.
No.
You know?
Wrong. False. I'm going to go there and brag about how well I'm doing. Which is
I
not.
can
I just need to start doing well quickly.
I can see the argument for that. I'm trying to be more gentle with how I communicate, so I can see the argument for that. But if it brings people happiness, then let them be happy.
Now be ungentle.
Yeah, not say what you
Dude,
really
I mean,
say.
it is a little bit sad to be like, "Hey, do you guys remember?
Thank you.
Who remembers that one time?" Although, I don't know, maybe they have great stuff to talk about.
I think it's more like getting back together with people, friends you haven't seen in a long time. Like, even though I still keep in touch with a lot of people, I don't physically see that. Like, even when I went home in July, the only person I saw was White, Tyrell, and Bear. You know what I mean? Like, and I had people hitting me up, but I was too busy to hang out with like friends who want to hang out with me. At a high school reunion, it's perfect because you have a thing you were doing where you're all going to get together.
Yes.
You're all
Yes.
going to sit. And I don't know. We have a tight knit community like up there. I guess like we're all like pretty. I have a group of like 30 friends in a group chat that we all
Wow.
communicate like regularly.
That's a really good point because
Yeah.
I come up and I'm seeing this person, I'm seeing that person, but everyone at once. I did kind of a mini one of the, with like the. I grew up, me and my brother, and then two of our neighborhood kids in our age. We grew up, spent every day together, all that stuff, and we met up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a big one of those.
Right,
But
right.
I think, you know what, it is maybe loser behavior to go to that, but next one I'm going to go to because I don't think people are going to believe how cool I turned out.
It's true. Yeah. These are the more time in the oven, big dog. Some cookies don't bake the same, cousin. You know what I
No,
mean?
some of them you throw away, and
Yeah.
then the neighbor down the street's like, "Hey, I was digging through your trash and I found your cookies. Actually, pretty good.
Pretty good cookie.
Pretty good cookie.
Pretty good trash cookie.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think people are going to believe it.
I think they're just gonna be pumped. I think most of my friends are not gonna believe that I was at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. They're gonna be like, "This guy did it, dude. This guy just got $500,000 in blood money from Saudi Arabia."
$500,000.
That's like low end, yeah. They're paying a lot of money. Yeah. Would you go to Saudi Arabia for $500,000?
Yes.
I would probably go to Saudi Arabia for $5,000.
So $5,000.
Saudi princes, if you're listening, I will go, and I will personally take people's hands off for you for $5,000.
Who were they performing for? Was
Like
it
the
just
Saudi princes and some other rich folks who maybe weren't princes, but like.
so not for the people?
I think there were some regular people, but I think everyone over there who's like a regular person who's not in jail, I think is doing quite well. I don't think there's like a lot of middle class. There's like slaves. They literally have slaves.
Yeah.
Actual slaves.
Yep.
And then they have like princes. And then they've got people who are prince adjacent.
There's no like lower middle class.
No.
Is
I know.
Dubai in Saudi Arabia?
No, that's in Abu Dhabi. Dubai is in Dubai's in UAE, United Arab Emirates, which is on that same peninsula, but it's its own thing. And that's pretty much a city-state.
Yeah, because they like if you're homeless in Dubai, they like straight up kick you out of the city.
Yeah, and you have to go wander the desert for 40 years
Damn.
and find your way to
They
Israel.
Moses your ass?
Moses.
Yeah,
they
they
get
really
Moses.
straight up Moses
Golly.
your ass.
Moses, yes, for
That's
real.
nasty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
bad
I would
work.
go. We talk about in this
It is kinda-
country, they're like, we gotta, find common ground and we gotta, unite. I'm like, why then let me go talk to these guys?
Right.
They're all bad? Then it deserves to laugh even a little bit?
I would make them laugh, but I feel like I'd fuck up. The content restrictions are pretty strict, and I feel like I would just slip up and be like, "The prince has got a gay," and they'd be like, you're dead." And I'm like,
You would
"Fuck."
look a royal in the face and you go, what, homophobic?
Yeah.
Scared I'm gonna suck your dick, boy?
Yum, 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 yum. Give daddy those nuts. Yeah. And they'd throw me right in jail for trying to suck the prince's dick, dude. Isn't that fucked up? I go, "I'll eat the pussy too. Take that burqa off. Daddy's hungry. Num, 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 num. I bet that pussy's sandy. Give me that sandy pussy, baby." It makes sense why they have to wear all that shit, all that sand to get up in that puss. That's why they're always so angry. They
How
got
big are these-
sandy pussies. That's probably why they're all so angry. I'd want to kill myself with a bomb too if I had a sandy pussy. They got sandy pussies over there, dude. I don't want get sand in your ass crack at the beach. You're in a bad mood till it's out. You just living with that? Yeah, I'd be a little upset.
I'd go over there and see what's going on.
Yeah, I'd have a picnic with them. They already have the stuff on their head. Take it down, lay it down, brother. I brought the basket. You brought the thing. You brought the tablecloth.
What are you serving at this picnic?
Pork, unfortunately. They're not going to like that. They'd be pretty pissed that I brought pork, but I'll bring something else for them. I'll bring them some like hummus
Ham
or something.
sandwiches?
Yeah, I got ham sandwiches and I got a little bacon, and it's gonna be tasty. You want a beer? I have a beer. They don't drink, or they say they don't drink, but I think they drink.
So why are people actually upset about this?
I think it's because you're going to perform for like a country that like doesn't believe in free speech at all, and I'm not mad at most. I'm only mad at Bill Burr because he's always talking about like billionaires are evil and shit like that, and then he's going to perform for a country that has like slaves and hates freedom of speech, like killed a journalist in June and dismembered him, and is like and also like Saudi Arabia funded 9/11, like funded Al Qaeda. You know what I mean? That's a fact. So you look at me like that but that is a fact.
That is that's not even a bit.
That is a fact.
No, but I'm just shocked that you said something about 9/11 that I agree with.
Oh,
That we agree that there's a fact.
right, about 9/11. Yeah, I do agree. That,
How is it an inside job if they funded it?
no, they funded Al Qaeda to go hit those towers. 100%. I
Well, this
believe
all
the
goes
towers
back-
got hit by planes. I never said that. The
This all
towers
goes
get
back
hit
to
by
like the
planes.
whole Afghanistan shit with like Charlie Wilson's work, where we
Yeah.
funded the Mujahideen to fight the Afghanistans, and then we kind of like bailed out, and that's
Yeah.
how they basically started their army. They turned into Al Qaeda and Taliban, and also the CIA had like a connection with Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, they trained Osama bin Laden in the 80s. Yeah. All of our, if you want to know who our enemy is, just look at who we're funding now. Our enemy tomorrow is whoever we're funding right now. That's all. That's been
that?
the case for a long time.
Israel?
I mean, well, we're not talking about Israel on this podcast. Ukraine, possibly. I'm not talking about Israel on this podcast. All right.
Interesting.
I am a friend of Israel. I will always be a friend of Israel. I love Benjamin Netanyahu, and I like you guys.
So Ukraine's going to be our next enemy? Because we're sending so much
we're sending all
weapons over
these-
there and
yeah.
stuff?
Could
Because
be.
we have a
So
we
what,
like-
then they go, you stop sending this over, now we're mad at you?
Well, no, we get
Yeah.
involved in shit, and stuff gets blown up, and then we don't help rebuild, and so people grow up in kind of like a war-torn place, and they
Right.
just have animosity for.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would Ukraine be mad at us and not Russia?
I don't know. It was just kind of an anecdotal thing. I'm not saying Ukraine.
Yeah.
But
you
it's
seem to be
whoever we're funding.
regretting saying what you said.
Yeah, every time I talk to you, I regret saying fucking anything.
Me?
Yeah,
But
you-
why?
you-
I asked
you-
because I
you
asked a
twi-
follow-up
you
question.
asked these stupid
no,
fucking
you
questions.
fucking no. Here's the fucking problem with you, buddy.
What did I say? I didn't even say
No,
anything.
here's the problem with you.
You just
Is
hopped
it-
on me about 9/11 out of nowhere. I said they funded 9/11, then you looked at me all funny, and then you started asking me questions about 9/11 that I don't want to answer on this podcast.
Rob's used to-
I'll get
Rob
off on
bullies-
9/11 11 o'clock at night podcast. You caught me in here at 1 in the afternoon after shitting in my fucking toilet, might I add. You guys come to my house and you shit in my toilet and you talk about how weird my toilets are. One's a little loose. One's black, which I don't know why you don't like that. Fucking racist ass. And, I don't understand
No,
it. So
I
then
just-
you're going to tell me, trying to get me to talk about 9/11. I'm not going to do it.
I didn't ask you about that.
You did. You did ask me about 9/11.
I don't think so. No, you're just used to bullying people in conversation and saying things without consequence. And I ask follow-up questions, which really either worries you, it throws you off guard big time.
When someone asks follow-up questions?
Yeah.
Yes. Because they're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. All right? Just look up Tower 7. That shit was weird, dude. Anyways, let's continue
Don't get
on.
started.
Yeah,
Speaking
we
of
should-
comedy,
we should be careful though, because a new White House directive lists anti-American, anti-capitalist, and anti-Christian beliefs as indicators of extremist violence.
oh, dude, that's a crazy thing. I've been thinking, I don't know if I'll be able to, but I've been thinking about making a bit out of I think eventually they're going to label me a terrorist.
Yeah, I think
if they
they're-
haven't
yeah.
already.
Well, their whole thing they're trying to do is pretty much just label anyone who disagrees with them a terrorist.
Yeah,
so
it
that way
says-
ICE can come and grab
The,
your ass.
the bottom of the list says hostility towards those who hold traditional American values on family, religion, and morality. So
God
Yeah.
damn.
pretty broad.
Go have gay sex. Fuck Jesus. Fuck religion.
That's how gay
fuck
the sex
government.
is.
The gays. It's gonna get super gay. And fuck the United States government. Fuck Donald Trump. How about that?
It's weird to be a terrorist. It does. I expected I don't know. I had seen terrorists as these bad guys, but now that I'm a terrorist,
Right.
I'm pretty normal.
Pretty chill. Also,
I
if
thought
you're
it
a
was-
terrorist, why isn't the United States giving me a bunch of money? What the fuck?
I thought.
What the hell? Should be rich right now if I was a terrorist. What the fuck is this?
I'm not falling for this again. No follow-up questions, Your Honor, because you're gonna get mad at me if I ask anything.
That's right.
No, it just I felt like I don't know. I felt like I would be angrier. I felt like I would be more wanting to do terror.
Yeah. Well, you terrify me every time we talk
Why?
because you're scary, dude. You're a
I'm
scary
not
little
scary.
gremlin guy.
I ask
Donald
follow-up-
Trump, get him. Get him, Donald Trump. ICE, get him. He's here illegally.
I'm not here illegally.
You're here in my house illegally.
So
I
Taylor,
don't
that
consent.
new thing is indicators of a possible terrorist. Of
Indicators of extremist violence. So it's basically like these are things that we're going to start looking at. To,
I mean, he openly said the other day the enemy is within.
Yeah.
He's like, the enemy is within. The enemy is our,
it's all that
our own
Palantir
people.
shit. They're going to start
Yeah.
acquiring databases on people,
Yeah.
which should be. I like to pay people on Venmo for Hamas training camp in
Right.
South and $5 for Al Qaeda supplies and things like that.
it's weird because AI is not perfect yet.
Yeah.
It's
No.
getting pretty good, but if they use AI algorithms and stuff to flag, I mean, think about how often stuff that you post online gets flagged when you're like, this is clearly a joke.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck. I can't pay somebody $5 for gay butt sex, but I can pay them $5 for plastic explosive materials. Venmo's fine with that.
Right.
Did you try just butt sex?
Yeah, have you tried just eating your chicken nuggets before you get here? Have you tried that, maybe? He gets here, he has things to say, he goes, hold on, let me get 3 chicken nuggets in my mouth, and then I'm going to tell you about Palantir. Then I'm going to tell you about what's going on in the world. Thanks. News anchor Taylor, sponsored by McDonald's.
It's just wild.
I mean, it's crazy.
He's like, all right, I browsed my phone for the first half hour of the podcast.
Yeah. I was sitting here just looking at my phone for the first half hour. I think I'll just get a little snack here, even though I got McDonald's an hour ago. You're eating cold McDonald's you got an hour ago.
That's the worst part of it.
You could have eaten it in the car on the way over here. You said you're sitting in traffic.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that checks. Yeah, just eating cold McDonald's is actually grosser than anything.
I was attentively listening.
Yeah.
That is true.
You're passively listening.
What were we talking about, though? I forget. We're talking about I'm a terrorist now.
Yeah, you're a terrorist.
Are you a terrorist now, or you think you're good?
I think I may have been a terrorist for a while.
Who's more of a terrorist? Who are they going to come for first?
Rob.
Even though Rob's more conservative than I am?
No, Rob's 1,000% Rob. Yeah. They're going for Rob in a heartbeat.
I say crazier shit than you.
Yeah, he has a Osama bin Laden T-shirt.
Yeah,
and multiple pictures in it. I also know we've had discussions before, so I have a rough idea what his Google search history has got to look like. They're going for Rob.
Also, like the type of shit I say is like, I'm just very anti-authoritarian, no matter who's in power. I've come to learn about myself.
Yeah.
So when Biden was in office, I was definitely like, this guy fucking sucks. And now Trump's in office, and I go, well, this guy really fucking sucks. This is way scarier. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed. They're probably gonna get me. Turns out, the government's not very good. Like I've been saying my entire life. I've always said the government's a bad organization that should have less power. And neither party was going to do that, so.
We can't get into this again.
I don't want to get into it. You don't want to bring up politics.
No, what? Taylor brought that up.
I brought up Riyadh Comedy Festival, which is a good thing that more people should be doing. I think there's nothing wrong with the Saudi Arabian government or Israel, who are our greatest allies, might I add. And I think Ukraine is good and not a money laundering operation. These are good things that are happening. The world is a good, happy place where nothing bad is happening. How many times do I have to say this?
You don't think anything bad's happening?
Ever.
You're denying the enemy from within in the United States, and that's disgusting.
There is no enemy within. The enemy within is in my own house. He is here. You are Hamas. I saw him eating Hamas yesterday.
The enemy is within.
My own bowels?
No. The enemy, because if you want to, if they're that, I'm just keeping you on brand. Because if you don't think the enemy's within, they're going to put you on the wall. They're going to be like, that sounds like something the enemy would say.
I think there is no enemies.
That sounds like something the enemy
would
say.
There are no enemies ever, and there never have been enemies. Everybody is good. Nothing is bad.
No, that's not. That's far too optimistic to align with old Daddy Trump.
That's a good point.
Have you been seeing his speeches recently? He hasn't said a good thing that's happened since he got elected. I don't think. He goes. No one's talking about the good. Although he did. He goes. The ballroom is going to look good.
The ballroom's going to look beautiful. It's going to be big. It's the Charlie Kirk Memorial Ballroom because he loved the ballroom dance. He was he loved to dance.
Charlie Kirk Memorial Ballroom is so fucking funny.
Charlie Kirk Memorial Ballroom. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful ballroom. Yeah. And I actually gathered all my generals and admirals here today to tell you that the enemy is within. Crazy.
To our enemies. F-A-F-O.
That was the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my life when he did that.
Did you see that?
Because he didn't say, well, just say fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Pete Hegseth, the old Fox News guy who's the chairman of war or whatever now.
He's the head of the Department of Defense.
He flew in all the generals, a bunch of high-ranking people to talk with them about how the army's changing.
Everybody. It was such a security risk to do that. You were like, let me get all of our important people in one room right quick. Yeah, in Quantico. And he pretty much was like, trans people are bad.
He literally, he was talking, he's like, he's like, no more fatties in the army.
Yeah.
If you can't pass, the male standard, whatever, I mean, I can do it, so you should be able to. Meanwhile, Trump just got done wheezing his way through a speech.
He was also
I think that is one thing that, I'm not on that administration side, but I do think that, the military, because they're the guys can hit recruits now, and I'm like, that does sound fucked up, but at the same time,
you're training warriors.
Yeah, you want warriors.
Honestly, that's not the part that was annoying. The part that was bad was when Trump was like, our enemies are within. We're going to send you guys to cities like L.A., New York, Seattle, and San Francisco, and we're going to start there. And then we're going to our cities. We're going to send you guys to our cities. Our enemy is within, and then. And then Pete Hegseth was like, "We're going to take the gloves off. We're not following rules of engagement anymore. We're really going
he goes,
off."
no. Basically, I'm paraphrasing, but he was basically like, no more of this woke anti-war crime bullshit.
Yeah, he goes, "The Geneva Convention's woke, dude."
I mean, he's like, what the? I mean, our country's going to shit. You can't even kill civilians anymore.
Goddamn bullshit.
What?
Did you see the video of ICE in Chicago where this guy rolls up on a bike and he's like, "Fuck you, fuck you," and then he drops his phone and they go, "Get him!" and he grabs his phone and like runs, cops on his bike and runs away from him. Just Benny Hill music playing over that. What a bunch
I
of
have a
fucking
hot take
losers.
that's going to get me kicked out of the country. Well, I don't mind if our military guys are fat. Our military is just flying drones nowadays. So if you're a little fat guy with a control in your hand, flying the drone,
I think that
why do you have to be fit for
I
that?
think that you can only be fat if you're flying the drone, though, because there are some guys who are still doing a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So I think if you're definitely still doing some normal shit,
Remember that whole thing with Korea like 5 years ago?
yeah,
that whole thing with Korea.
yeah. My buddy was stationed over there.
Oh yeah, I just read about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because they were doing a secret thing, and they're like, "Well, we got witnesses.
Yeah,
Not no more."
yeah. Not anymore, buddy.
Fucking terrible.
Well,
Well,
you know what?
it's so bad. Yeah, no, but at one point during the speech, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say at one point during the speech, he literally Pete Hegseth. He goes to our enemies. FAFO. That's a literal quote.
He's also saying this like there's TVs and shit. I didn't know it was going to be televised. I thought he was going to like talk to them privately. And so this whole thing was just like talking to the nation, really. You know what I mean? Because every general in the room, you're not allowed to clap for political speeches if you're like in the military at that level.
Yeah.
So he clearly wanted them to clap, but they like were like, "No, we're not clapping. It's like we're not really allowed to do that." And it was also like you're talking to 65-year-old men who've like spent their entire life in military, like working hard. This is very serious to them. And you have this guy up there who's like a military washout. You know what I mean? Who was on Fox News going like, "F-A-F-O. Trans people are bad. Fatties are stupid. We're going to get really mean." You're like, all right, dude.
They also, I mean, to draw a metaphor into a very silly thing, like it would be like gathering up every comic, every headlining comic who's ever sold tickets, flying them all in for one room, and then one of these like TikTok stars who's on their first sellout comedy tour goes, "No more comedy where you tell jokes.
Yeah.
It's all crowd work now."
Yeah. Say goodbye to your notebooks, idiots.
yeah.
It's time to riff. Get riffing.
But just a guy, with no experience,
Yeah.
just bossing these people around, and like, I mean, it was deeply troubling and tremendously embarrassing.
But yet we must move on. Because you know what we're really fighting about? Oil. And speaking of oil, what movie did we watch last week, Ryan?
The movie we watched last week was There Will Be Blood.
There will be. I drink your milkshake.
I didn't know
I
that
go
was
town to
that's the
town.
last scene of the movie.
Yeah.
The last scene
Well-
of the movie is the milkshake quote.
No, isn't he talking in the beginning when he's talking to like the oil, when he's trying to tell him, like he's trying to convince them to sell their land. He goes, "I'm an oil man. I go town to town. I find the oil." Like is there the milk? No, the milkshake is the last scene.
No.
That
Milkshake.
that shows it's in the movie prior.
Yeah.
Like he uses that analogy to.
He
different
does
points.
use that analogy. In
Does he
earlier in the movie.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he said to the people, he's like, "It'd be like if I had a milkshake, and your milkshake is over here, where I use my straw, and I drink your milkshake." That's like he says that.
I don't
In the
remember that
scene.
at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh well. Pretty good movie.
Daniel Day-Lewis is a great actor.
True.
And I do like that movie. Paul Dano is also an amazing actor as well.
Oh.
His character's weird in that movie too, because he's like kind of this weird like priest that wants his land, like his say in the thing,
Yeah, Paul Dano was great. I'm a
Yeah.
huge Paul Dano guy.
Great actor. What would you rate it, Brian?
I'm looking that up right now. I mean, overall, it was a 4.5-star movie.
That's fair.
So, I mean, really good. Cinematography was great. Script was great. Acting was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm like, great acting's impressive.
Yeah.
But a lot of my favorite movies, I don't need 10 out of 10 acting. You know what I mean?
He goes, the acting's too good.
And no, at some
Ryan
point,
goes, this acting's too good.
no, at some point, like, what's the best, singer in the world is
Right.
probably like an a cappella opera singer. Or
Right.
something. That's the
It's not
most.
Taylor Swift, that's for sure.
No, it's not. So it's just I don't know. I mean, it was this movie was to me was more about like how impressive the acting was than
Right.
anything else.
That's fair.
Which isn't really my
I'll give you that.
my whole thing. I also think that this movie was 3 hours long,
Yeah.
and it earned the length.
Yeah.
You're always ragging on me.
Yeah.
By the way, you fully convinced our new friend Kyle
Yeah.
that my favorite movie is A Bug's Life.
You love A Bug's Life.
I don't love A Bug's Life.
You love A Bug's Life.
It's a good movie, but I've never
You're more
brought
of an
up.
Ants guy because you like
I've never
Woody
brought
Allen.
up. I've never brought up A
Ants
Bug's Life around you
crazy
once.
movie.
Do you like Ants or Bug's Life more?
Bug's Life. I'm
When's
a
the last
Bug's
time you
Life.
watched Ants?
I haven't seen
Probably
Ants.
5 years
A
ago.
lot of war crimes. There's like
Yeah.
there's like an actual combat scene in the beginning. I watched it recently because I forgot how crazy it was.
Yeah.
Go back, dude. It's like some heavy stuff for a kids movie.
Yeah, well, Woody Allen was directed that movie. Isn't that something? A lot of people don't know that.
Woody Allen directed Ants.
You're
Yeah.
so full of shit.
All right. Hey Siri, who directed Ants?
The film Ants was directed by Sam Lasseter, co-directed by Ben Stanton and Max Unkrich. The film Ants was directed by Tim Johnson. The film Ant-Man and the Wasp was directed.
Okay, well, that's the wrong movie. It doesn't know the movie I'm talking about. That doesn't count. That's false information. That's misinformation.
That's fake news.
Fake fucking news, dude.
Ants, it's Ants with a Z, just so you know.
Hold on. No. Shut up.
People, it's cartoon. People don't even.
Z, he's a worker ant named Woody Allen. So he's named after a character.
No, he's in the movie.
Yeah, he directed it.
No, he didn't. Fuck, he did.
It says right here, film features the voices of Woody Allen, Sharon Stone, Jennifer Lopez, directed by...
Eric Darnell and Tim Johnson.
I think you're running out of data.
This is no data. Yeah. All right, well, I was wrong.
Very good movie. Oh yeah, Kyle. I was telling our two new friends. I was like, the top 3 movies of all time. I started, and he goes, Ants, A Bug's Life, and I'm like, all right, well that's enough of this.
Ants,
You've been
Bug's
talking
Life,
to Rob
Monsters
too much.
University.
You've been talking to Rob too much. So very good. I was kind of confused. Taylor, what's the last time you saw this movie?
7 years.
Okay. Why did they? Okay, so Paul Dano, a guy named something,
Yeah.
Paul or something. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Woody
The
Allen.
first time he walks up and introduces himself to Daniel, the oil guy.
Different
He-
guy. This is brother.
Yeah, but why did they have him play both characters?
He's twin brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like some type of theme. But
Why would you do that?
It's twin.
This is his twin.
Yeah, but I was so confused as to whether they were brothers or whether they were twin brothers
Or the
or
same
whether
guy.
it was the same guy and he was just gave a fake name the first time and was acting like he didn't know him already.
I have to full admit for all the listeners, I did not watch the movie this week, but I have seen this movie at least 3 or 4 times. So
why would they do that?
I think it's a theme of like betrayal possibly in the movie. Like Daniel Day-Lewis portrays he abandoned his boy.
Or like I think it's
I
saying,
mainly remember scenes from this movie.
I think it's saying something about how like he's trying to do the right thing, the religious brother, but his other brother was the smart one.
Right.
Maybe like a duality of man type thing, where
Yeah.
the guy who did kind of the shitty thing ended up pretty successful,
Right.
and because he picked the smart option, but the guy who was like, I'm going to be morally good, because
Right.
I think the
Main point of the movie is morals are not always good. They don't always win. Yeah.
But he's not. I would argue that the pastor is not a morally good person.
well, that's
Yeah.
also but he's posturing himself
Right.
that way.
Right.
And so him and Daniel are both bad.
Yeah.
Just one of them is upfront about it. It's like, I'm very
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was some good stuff in there, man.
I've abandoned my boy. I've abandoned my child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him at the church.
Yeah.
The guy's like, I just want you to. Yeah, it was interesting. But yeah,
Biggest complaint: acting was too good.
No, I'm not saying that. It was a film that was more about the acting
It
than anything
showcases
else.
the acting more than anything. I respect that. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you. But great acting, very fun. 4.5 stars. I ranked it just below Django Unchained.
Okay, nice.
So currently, I haven't done an update in a while. The best movies of all time: Napoleon Dynamite, The Dark Knight, Little Miss Sunshine, Shawshank Redemption, Interstellar, Dead Poets Society, Django, There Will Be Blood, Boys in the Hood, Star Wars, City of God, Pulp Fiction, Royal Tenenbaums, Office Space, Heat, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Damn. So Royal Tenenbaums didn't really impress you too much, huh?
No, we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
You forget.
I forgot what we
Forgot.
talked about
Whoops.
last week. Because full disclosure, I was pretty drunk.
Pretty drunk. We did talk about the Royal Tenenbaums last week, and after it ended,
Yeah.
we had a discussion in which. Did you watch Royal Tenenbaums recently, Taylor?
No, I told you. No, I haven't seen it in years.
Oh, so there's a point where I thought that. So when Luke Wilson's character tries to kill himself,
Yeah.
I thought it was because he found out that his sister smoked.
His adopted sister smoked. No, he's in love with his adopted sister.
Which I knew that part.
So you knew that part.
Yeah.
And you knew that his adopted sister was with another man. Because that's in the movie. And then you saw him and he goes, Luke Wilson's so bummed out his sister's smoking.
Because they went to the private investigator and he showed him everything that happened. But then the big takeaway after that was like, I can't believe she smokes.
Right. Which is like the funny part. But Luke Wilson didn't care about that. His other family members did.
See, I was confused.
Yeah. I think sometimes you watch movies, you get a little confused.
Sometimes
You get a little confused when you
I
watch
don't know.
movies.
I just make assumptions. This happens in my life. This happens.
Yeah.
I just go and I don't double check.
You assume.
And I just walk away from a situation.
Make an ass out of you and me, buddy.
I didn't make an ass out of you.
Okay, well.
This is gonna be fun. So getting back to There Will Be Blood. I will watch a movie and then usually I'll go onto Letterboxd, rank it, review it, and then I read through the reviews to just see what I missed or like get another. This is the first movie I've liked less after reading the reviews.
Really?
The most pretentious film dork fuckwads on there.
Yeah.
Just trying to ascribe all this stuff to the movie that maybe it's there, maybe it's not. But you're like,
Right.
just talk about the thing.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like do you need to take literature in high school and college?
Of course.
Class? Like when you read the book, at the end was your teacher just like, pretty cool book, right? Huh? Pretty cool. Like you read a chapter, you got back into class to talk about the symbolism and the meaning. But your teacher, I felt like just with you, was like, color green's nice, isn't it?
No.
The cat did have a hat, didn't he, Ryan? I mean, my God, what do you think that means, huh, buddy? Like you're reading like different books than the other class. I mean, because the point of literature and film and shit like that is to like figure out kind of maybe what the meaning of it was, what the symbolism is. Like that is like.
So tell
part
me
of
some
it.
symbolism in any movie we've watched recently.
I don't want to do it.
Tell me some symbolism, because you get on my case, but you ain't got anything to say.
I don't. I like hearing what you say. It's more about you. But
That's
I mean,
the biggest cop out in the world.
I'd have to like. I've done it with other movies we've talked about, like with Django Unchained. I talked about it. I talked about some of the symbolism behind that movie,
Such as?
slavery's so bad. It's so bad. Slavery bad. Slavery bad. No, like slavery. No.
That was a symbol. That was symbolism. Was the Boys in the Hood episode? Was that on a Lost episode? Or was that?
Yeah, that was a lost
Holy
episode.
shit, dude! Him trying to explain some of the symbolism in Boys in the Hood was one of the funniest things.
Black people struggle. They have a struggle, a real struggle. All right, slavery bad. All right. Can we all agree on that?
He doesn't understand the difference between symbolism and what a movie is about. So how would you describe There Will Be Blood? What is that about? What's some of the symbolism in that movie?
I would say probably like the duality of man and like how morality can ascribe itself in different ways, and about how you can try really hard to do the right thing, but a lot of times you end up fucking up, and how people can be, different shades of gray, There's a lot of shades of gray out there, man. You know what I mean? And how oil, that's kind of a symbol for like the life blood of a nation. Well, anyways, some people aren't really ready for my in-depth analysis,
No, I mean there was some stuff to be said about capitalism and the way that it beats you down or it harms you and all that stuff. I'm sure there's some good stuff in there, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Big explosion was big. Little kid was cute, stuff like that. This is good. I wanted to talk about this. Got me thinking. Stepping Foot, it's such an immersive movie. It got me thinking. If you and I were alive in the Wild West,
Yes.
if all of us were alive in the Wild West, what do you think? What kind of role do you think we would have slotted into?
I think you would have been the owner of a hotel/brothel.
Ooh.
I don't see you really out in the fields doing much.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Tough.
Like, I think I see you maybe eventually owning a brothel or a hotel, but you start off as like a bartender and then you work your way up.
I don't think I don't know. And then the woman would come up to me and be like, "Hey, I don't have your cut of what I made tonight. I don't know.
I
I
didn't
don't
say you'd
have
be
it."
good at it.
And then I'd be like, "Nah, don't worry about it.
Sorry, sweetheart.
You're good.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me have a freebie and we'll call it even."
Yeah, we'll call it even for a little blow. Shaka. Yeah. I think I would be probably a train conductor. I'd be a train conductor.
No, you would not.
Why wouldn't I?
Why would you not be?
Why
would
can't
you
I be a
not-
train conductor? They
Back
run
then-
themselves. I don't do much. It's just going down the line. I go choo choo.
No, if you were in the Wild West, you would be. I mean, this is no doubt about it. This is the right answer.
Yeah.
You would be in the Wild West. You would be a snake oil salesman.
Snake oil is good for you. A lot of good qualities about snake oil people don't want to tell you. It can really help your joint pain, some of your back pain, your arthritis, make your eyesight better. People don't tell you your hearing gets better.
Come into town and they go, What's this guy doing?
Yeah.
Why is his horse so underfed?
Right.
Who's this drunk man?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you would go, attention.
And I probably could sell the fuck out of some stuff. You're right. I'd probably be a salesman.
Don't you
Ain't
think
wrong.
that's true?
Yeah, I think you'd be the guy that's like running the bank. I don't know why.
No, yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I
Okay.
mean? Like you're kind of.
He'd get robbed all the time.
No,
though.
He's like in cahoots with like the whoever like the antagonist is.
Yeah, you're like a corrupt banker.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see
Corrupt banker.
that. You're a corrupt
Why?
banker.
Because I'm scared of what they'll do to me if
No,
I.
you have a shystiness in your eyes.
Yeah, you have a certain untrustworthiness about you that I just don't have.
Are you serious?
That's just what my soul is telling me.
I have an untrustworthiness.
No, I didn't say that.
He
I
said
said a
shysty.
shystiness.
What's shiesty mean?
Shiesty.
It's not quite untrustworthy,
Well,
but it's
no,
like
I would say it's worse.
you're opportunistic.
Yeah, you'd be screwing people out of money left and right. You'd be in cahoots with
Like
the
the
people
town would have a sheriff, but you would like everybody would kind of know.
that you're in charge.
Yeah.
You're the big
right.
boss
Oh,
daddy.
Yeah.
Big boss
My
McComb.
God, hold
And
on.
would
I
probably
have
be
a
the guy that
clarifying
comes into
question.
town and robs your shit.
Yeah.
And
I have
gives
a
it back
clarifying
to the
question.
people. I'd be like Robin Hood, that motherfucker.
You're talking about back then I would have had that, or I have
Yeah.
it today?
Well, actually, you know what? Probably back then you would have been working with your last name. You'd be building the railroad.
That's true,
buddy. They
'cause
would
you're
they
Irish.
would have you out there.
Yeah.
yeah, working hard, making some
You
good
would be-
money.
No,
Yeah,
they'd look at him and
baby.
go, not big enough for this at all. You'd be out. I think you would be probably. I would be like White Robin Hood, and you would be probably.
No. You'd also be fucking people. Because you would just be doing it on like more of a grassroots level where he's
Yeah, it's true.
he's like
he's
doing
like
it.
smart enough to really fuck
Yeah, he
people
went to
over.
college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably just be like a snake oil
You're
salesman.
two
I
halves
guess.
of the same coin,
Yeah,
but that coin goes in his pocket.
yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. You have all the money, dude. You're usually
No, but you in 2025, you try and get away with stuff, and back then it's so much easier
What do I
to
try
get
and
away
get
with
away
stuff.
with?
Huh?
Name something I try.
You
and get away with.
shoplift quite a bit.
That's not true. I haven't shoplifted in like a year. During Easter time, when the little tiny things come out, the tiny little candies, I put some in my pocket. Yes,
But what do we define as shoplifting?
taking shit without paying for it. Oh God,
Literally anything. If you intentionally leave
that
some,
stool I paid for
Yeah,
one of
but,
them, but I
like-
took two.
But like walking out with a $90 pair of headphones and opening up like a box of candy and stealing some chocolates, I think those are two different things.
Yeah, I don't steal anything that's like worth much value. I just take those little tiny chocolate things.
If you like go in and leave with a
he
shirt,
steals Cadbury eggs is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He goes in, he can't resist them.
They're so good.
Every Easter, he goes in and every time he goes into the store, he just takes one, puts it in his pocket, and walks out.
That's what God would have wanted me to do.
that's not that bad.
That's what Jesus rose again for me to get that Cadbury
Yeah, but it's
egg
so
on that.
useless. Just buy it.
I don't want to. I want the Cadbury egg for free. Cadbury would have wanted me to have that egg for free.
How can you say,
Cadbury doesn't believe in capitalism, dude. All right, that's my way.
even though Cadbury's name is on this?
You don't know what he stood for, man. You don't know what Cadbury's all about, dog. He's about eggs and shit, dude. Eggs are eggs. You know what I mean? Also, like, I don't know. I'm just anti. I guess maybe I'm more anti-capitalist than you. I guess I'm more of a
You're an anarchist.
I am an anarchist.
You're
that
a
is true.
troublemaker.
I 100% am an anarchist, yeah.
Troublemaker, and if you were alive back in the Wild West, you definitely would have been up to a lot.
Yeah.
You're a guy that would have died at you would have been murdered at 23 for ripping off the wrong guy.
Yeah, it's true.
But even though you lived such a short life, you would have been famous forever.
I also think that I'm not smart enough to scheme.
No.
That's
You're
a
doing
problem.
it on like a very. You're like until
Brute
I get kicked out of the
force.
town. You're traveling through the West.
Just like pickpocketing people and shit.
No, just like selling stuff that doesn't work and
That's fair. I can sell
cheating,
stuff. I
cheating
can,
at poker, cheating at blackjack.
yeah, okay, I could do that. But
You
I
might
couldn't
get shot in,
scheme.
like, a gunfight.
I couldn't scheme.
Might.
Yeah,
He's
but,
definitely gonna get shot in a gunfight.
yeah,
I don't need to cheat at poker. I'm just fucking good at that shit.
yeah, but you would.
I would, yeah. You're right. I would.
Yeah.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Raider rule number 1.
I feel like you know what's so funny? I feel like you might be an unsuccessful snake oil salesman.
No.
You buy all the snake oil, you go around, you're like, I'm going to make so much money, and then you start, it doesn't go. You're like, say what?
Like the guy from Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's very funny though.
I 100% would have all that shit that I bought, and then I wouldn't be able to like sell it. Yeah.
And you go, you know what's easier than this?
Drinking it.
Putting it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Getting high on your own supply.
Yeah.
I think in the Wild West, I don't know what. I'm a banker or something. I would die from like a snake bite or something.
Not until I give you the snake oil. I would sell you the anti-venom.
No, you would die. You'd probably either die like old age or in like prison for embezzlement. Or
I think you'd
something.
die with soft
very
hands.
white collar crime.
Yeah, you'd be doing. It's so easy to white collar crime back then. You would die with soft hands though.
You'd like forge like bonds or something like that.
Yeah, you wouldn't like be.
That's
doing
what my dad
hard
got
work.
kicked out of the military for.
Forging bonds.
Yeah, dishonorable discharge.
How
for-
did he figure that out?
He wasn't forging bonds. He just whatever job he had gave him access to like a blank checkbook
Oh,
to like
that was a mistake.
buy things from whatever provide checks, and he started just signing checks for his friends.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
here you go, you want $100? There you go. All right, see ya. And then they caught him, and he went to
Yeah.
he got kicked out.
Dang.
Whoops.
Shout out Ken.
Ken McComb.
He would thrive in today's military.
What movie do you want me to watch next week?
Next week we are finally getting to it. We're finally getting to the big movie.
God damn it! Are you making me watch Goodfellas?
You've already seen Goodfellas.
Are you making me watch The Godfather?
It's a Wonderful Life. That's the movie you're going to watch next.
What the hell? Why?
It's a great fucking movie.
God
I watched that movie for
damn it, dude.
like it's a movie a lot of people have seen. I hadn't seen it until like 2 years ago, and I literally was like, "This." I get the hype. This might be the best movie I've ever seen.
It's a Wonderful Life.
That is
Yeah.
right up your alley.
Yeah, you would love that movie. That
It's from
movie's-
1942.
Yeah, it's got a lot of heart.
It has so much fucking. It's in black and white, but other than that, it's pretty much. I hate that like you are so negative about shit. I pick you.
This is you did bitch one episode about why can't we ever pick a movie that has heart, and this is like the most you movie.
It's the most quintessential heart movie. But you black and white.
It's almost like cliche how much heart is in the movie.
Yeah.
All right,
When
I'll
this,
watch
when
it.
this becomes his favorite movie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'll
razz
watch
the
it.
fuck out
I'm
of you.
excited for it.
You are gonna cry.
Okay.
It's a very good movie.
I don't need to get a cry out right now. I'm feeling good, baby.
I don't care what you need. You need to watch A Wonderful Life. You need to fucking like it, all right?
I really want him to watch Ray. I think he'd love that.
Oh yeah, you
like
did
Ray.
want me to watch
My
Ray.
friend's in
I
that
gotta
movie.
write that down.
You know what I want to do for our next segment? It's a new segment. We're premiering it right now.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're gonna build a parlay together for college football this weekend, and all the listeners can hop in on it.
This won't come out till Monday though.
Well, on Monday you can find out whether we hit our bet or not.
Okay.
You want to make a
Yeah.
quick parlay?
Yeah, let's do a parlay. Oh
All right.
yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
I already have a pick I
this
like a
would
lot.
have been a nice thing to put in the shared Google Doc so I could prep a little bit.
I have a feeling you just thought of it.
No, I thought of it this morning
Yeah.
because I was putting together a parlazard.
This is a Saturday.
Saturday college football parlay. This segment is brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Sign up on DraftKings with promo code Dude Math and get 15% profit boost on all your parlay bets for Saturday college football. College football, hanging out with your boys. DraftKings, the only app that lets you bet everything. The best live betting app. DraftKings, the throne is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-I'm gay.
Who was complaining to me recently about, Jones Kolbinski was like, God damn it, Rob made me sign
Yeah.
up for a draft thing and DraftKings, and now it's kind of ruined my life. Okay, here's what I'm going to put in the parlay. Not college football, but much more exciting. Saturday, Mariners money line. I don't care the odds.
Yep.
I don't care. It doesn't
Mariners
matter.
money
Mariners
line.
money line.
Mariners money line for college football. I like Georgia to cover the spread because they just lost to Alabama. They're playing Kentucky, who's pretty bad, and I think they're going to come out and stomp Kentucky. Mm-hmm. And Kentucky's playing at Georgia. The line is 20.5.
Okay.
I also like Vanderbilt to cover 10.5 against Alabama.
Wow, that's the spread?
Diego Pavia, they're playing in Tuscaloosa, they're playing at Alabama, but Diego Pavia is a dog.
Covered 10.5?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Alabama had a big win last week.
I did that. That's why I think they're going to get lackadaisical. I think they're going to sleep on
I don't
Vanderbilt.
know. I don't think so.
You don't like it? All right,
I disagree with that one. And because, let me say why, Alabama's pissed as hell that Vanderbilt beat them last year.
That's true.
So I think they're going to come out. I think Vanderbilt will win, but they're not going to cover 10.5. Give me, what did I just see here?
You think who's going to win?
I think Vanderbilt's going to win. I don't think they're going to
Vanderbilt
cover
just needs to,
10.5.
Vanderbilt needs to lose. They're giving up 10.5.
Oh, they're
Alabama's favored by 10.5.
Oh, great! I love it. I'm sorry, you misspoke.
I did. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Iowa State money line plus 104 in Cincinnati. I do not know why Cincinnati has.
I saw that. Okay, I like that. Iowa State money line. I also like Florida State and Miami is interesting because Miami. Taylor, what's going on? Okay, we're good. Okay. If we've been recording this whole time and didn't record, I was going to fucking freak out.
All right, what were we saying? Indiana?
I like Florida State against Miami. I like Florida State to cover the spread.
Wow.
To
love that.
Because I think Florida State just lost and Miami is kind of seems a little untested. And I think Florida State's going to be pumped up. I think it's going to be a close game.
Texas minus 6.5 at Florida. Cash. Money. Easy. All right, I think that's our parlay. You want to go over it again?
Yeah. So I can't find all these games. Where is
Texas minus 6.5.
Mariners money line.
Mariners money line. Iowa State money line.
Okay, so we have Georgia minus 20.5, Iowa State money line, Vanderbilt plus 10.5, Texas minus 6.5, and then we've got Mariners money line. Let me find the Mariners. I gotta get that on here. Maybe playoffs. Who are the Mariners playing?
Undetermined, so I don't think you can place a bet on that.
So I can't place a bet. So with those four legs, you're sitting at 10 to win $133.
Very reasonable.
If you had the Mariners in there, I'd probably looking at like 180, maybe even more.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna be favored.
Yeah. So
all right,
place that. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Let us know how it works out. All right, there was one more thing I want to talk to you, but no, we're good. We can save that for a different time.
Okay.
Did you watch King of Kong this week? You said you were gonna.
King Kong?
King of Kong?
I don't remember saying I was going to do that.
Okay, we have it on tape.
All right.
All right, you got anything else for me this week, buddy?
There's
Good.
a new show coming up that a lot of people are super excited about, and there's some buzz around town about it, and it's going to be at Zany's on November 13th. It's called Drink a Debate. We've got some really good. It's a heater.
Do you want to give me a chance to pitch it? Because you tried last week and it did not go well at all.
I would love that.
All right. Drink a Debate. It is an off-the-cuff comedy debate show. So basically, teams of comedians get a topic. Basically, a coin flip determines which side of the argument they're on. They have 10 minutes to write good, funny, hilarious, smart points about it. They argue, and you, the audience, determine the winner. Every single show is wild, unique, and you can't miss it.
And it's fun.
You ever want to see some comics have some goddamn fun on stage?
These guys are going to have so much fun, they're going to get arrested by Donald Trump.
Call the secret police.
Call ICE because it's going to get fucking crazy in there. La cucaracha.
Anyway,
we're about to get La Bamba in that bitch.
November 13th. Come see it while you can because it's getting canceled at some point.
Yes.
By the government.
By the government.
Jimmy Kimmel first, Drink a Debate next.
That's right. I got banned from Instagram. Not a coincidence.
You said you were going to deal drugs or sell.
I said I was going to. I asked Chat, should I quit my job and sell drugs? Chat said yes. I said, okay. I took a picture of my friend Aaron, and I said, Chat, should I sell this guy crack cocaine? And Instagram said I can't do that. And you know what? Honestly, respect. I was a little wild.
You should you should like redo this and just see what words it was that got you banned. Was it crack cocaine? Can you say crack cocaine?
I don't know if you can say crack cocaine.
Say selling drugs?
I don't think I can say I want to sell drugs.